And a happy good morning to you, everyday math friends. So here is our joke for today. What did the one shark say to the other while it was eating a clownfish? This tastes funny. There we go. That's how we hit it off. So I am on page 226 in your math journal. You definitely want to open there while you watch. And what we're talking about is something called word sentences and number sentences. So probably number sentences you've seen before. It looks something like this. Got to make sure I got the right answer. So this is a number sentence. Now a word sentence would be saying 10 10 plus, I'm just going to write it out, 10 plus 6 is equal to 16. Okay, that is a word sentence. So we got number sentence and word sentence. So obviously numbers have numbers and a word has word sentence. So let's go through some of the words that we'll see and put them in their math symbols. So that's going to be what your assignment is about, is kind of sometimes taking a sentence and turning it into a number sentence. And so we got to figure out what our words are. So when we say something is equal to something, we're talking about our equal sign. All right? Is not equal to. We do the equal sign with kind of like a dash right through it. And that means it is not equal to something. Greater than, well, greater than would be that symbol, because for example we'd say 10 is greater, or 16 is greater than 10. Okay? Less than, we want to go the other way. We'd say 10 is less than 16. Alright? Next one, greater than or equal to. We do our greater than symbol, but we put a line underneath it. And less than or equal to is the opposite. Okay? So these are things that are needed to be a number sentence. So here's an example. If all you saw was 10 divided by 5, that would not be a number sentence. To be a number sentence, it would have to be the whole thing. We'd have to have some sort of equal sign. Or you could have, also you couldn't just do an addition problem. It has to be the whole thing. So 2 plus 6 is greater than 4. Okay, so you need one of these symbols. That's what makes a sentence. That's what they're talking about. So sometimes you're going to be reading a sentence and you're going to be converting it into a number sentence. And sometimes you might have to recognize the opposite. Sometimes you'll have to see if a number sentence could become a word sentence. So those are the things to look out for. As always, remember PEMDAS. This will be, you may see this come up again. And just the last thing about PEMDAS that I didn't really put in my last instruction is that when we talk about multiplication and division and addition and subtraction, it doesn't always mean that that you multiply before you divide. So here's an example. If you had a problem where it was 10 divided by 5 times 2, you would really do the division first. Even though the D comes after the M, that's the way it works. So I'm sorry I didn't mention that in my last video, but you do the division first, even though the M is after or before the D. So you would get an incorrect problem if you did the multiplication first. You get a different answer. So division first, also kind of the same thing. If you had 6 minus 5 plus 2, you would do 6 minus 5 first. Even though the S is at the end, they're really not that kind of order. You would have to do multiplication before addition or subtraction, or division before addition and subtraction. But when you're talking about just multiplication and division, and just addition and subtraction, you can flip them around. Okay? So I think that's all that I'm going to do for my video today. You guys go ahead and work hard, and I will see you in real life.